Today we're going to look at the Xegis Gun Safe. It uses a brand new biometric technology called palm vein recognition technology. All you need to do is wave your hand over the top of the safe and it pops right open, giving you access to your firearm. Let's check it out. The Xegis Safe is portable and it's suitable for permanent mounting to a table or a nightstand. You can use the security cable to secure it to a table temporarily, or even to use it in your vehicle. As a disclaimer, Xegis did send me this safe free of charge in exchange for this YouTube video. The Xegis Safe is the world's first smart palm vein biometric handgun safe, using the patterns of the blood vessels below the skin to identify you and only you. Capable of storing up to 50 palm patterns. It will open the safe in less than a second, but it will not open the safe for a palm that is not registered. All right, let's open her up and see what is included. This user manual, of course, nicely packaged, secure in this foam packaging here, so I like that. It's sealed in cellophane, I like that as well. All right, comes with a manual, a USB-C charging cord, microfiber cloth for cleaning the sensor. Comes with your initial code to get it open the first time. Couple of keys, security cable, some screws to screw this to a table or something. The screws aren't very long. I would personally use some longer, more secure screws. And it comes with a little screwdriver, which again, probably better off using your own. All right, the Xegis Safe comes in empty at 3 pounds, 13 ounces. The outside dimensions of the Xegis Safe, the width comes in at just under 12¼ inches. The depth is just over 9½ inches. And the height is just over 2½ inches. The internal measurements, the width comes in at 11 5/8. The widest part of the internal is 7¼ inches deep. The depth is about 1½ inches. I guess a little bit more if you were able to cut into the foam and get it a little bit deeper if you needed it to. Here I have a Sig Sauer P365 XL and a M&P Shield 380 EZ. Those two smaller guns fit in there nicely. And here I have a Kimber 1911 Pro Carry 4-inch barrel and also a Glock 17, which is one of the bigger 9mm Glocks. So two full-size guns will fit in here quite comfortably as well. And of course, if you just want to go with one gun, you could easily fit a Glock 17 plus 2 extra magazines in this safe very easily. All right, I just wanted to show you close up kind of the quality of this unit. Nothing looks cheap about this. It looks very well made, very well put together. Gonna open it up. It's got a good fit and finish. The locking mechanism doesn't look cheap. It looks like a very well put together safe. And this egg crate foam comes out and you can kind of see inside. It's kind of heavy and yet it's lightweight. The sides don't bend in when I push on them, that kind of thing. It's built pretty strong for what it is. So this is definitely something that I'm going to use basically to keep my guns protected from unauthorized access, such as my grandchildren when they come over. This is going to be bolted to my nightstand. As you saw in the first few seconds of the video, I actually have a Springfield XTM with a light fixed to it. That is my bedside gun, and that's the gun that's going to be in here. This is going to be perfect. Just a little bit of a side-by-side comparison here. This is the safe. I have a bunch of these in the house right now. This is what I use. These are gun vault safes. Very good safe. It does use the mechanical finger code here. It's a 4-digit code. So just the downside of this, you have to kind of put your hand in here just the right way. So, you know, if you put your hand in here, your code's not going to work. So you got to get your fingers lined up just right and then punch it. And it does open pretty quick once you punch in the code. Whereas on the Xegis Safe, it's just a matter of putting your hand over top and it opens right up. You don't even have to touch the safe. Much less susceptible to a mistake. Like I can actually go in from the side. I can even come in from the back. I don't have to be lined up with anything. And compared to a fingerprint safe, I don't have to find the actual sensor and put my finger on a fingerprint safe in just the right way. I just wave my hand in a pretty big area up here and it's going to work. So much quicker and easier access than any other type of safe that I have seen. All right, in order to connect the security cable, you just unscrew this little end piece here and take this threaded part, push it into this hole in the back, and then just screw this piece back on the inside. All right, very easy to do. And now the safe is secured with the security cable, and then just attach the other end to whatever you want to attach it to. The initial setup of the Xegis Safe is super simple. When you first get it, open it up with the key, remove the key, turn the unit around, and locate the power switch, which is right down here. It's a rocker switch, so you just press it, and then your lights are going to come on. Take a quick look at the battery level and make sure it is full. And if it isn't, simply go over to your USB-C charging port right here and charge it up with the included cable until it is up to 100%. The display shows the relative humidity, the temperature, and the battery life. This unit is rechargeable battery only. It does not take replaceable batteries, so you just need to keep it charged. And if the charge does run out, you can always open it with the key. First thing you're going to want to do is change the default password. So with the safe open, just hit your default password and it starts beeping, meaning it's in administration mode. To change the password, press 1 and hold it for about 3 seconds. Now it says setting on the display, and now type in your new 6-digit code. We're just going to use 654321. Hit OK. Type it again. Just to confirm, hit OK. I have now changed the password. All right, so we can test that. Make sure you always leave the key outside, close it up. Now you can type in 654321 and it opens right up. So that's another way you can open the safe. Okay, now you want to add your palm pattern to the safe. Once again, super simple. With the safe open, type in your admin password. All right, you hear the clicks, you hear it starting to beep, meaning it's in admin mode. And now press number 2. Hold it for about 3 seconds. Now it goes to scanning. Now put your hand 4 to 8 inches above the sensor till it stops beeping. And now that palm has been recorded. So now close it, wave your palm, and it opens the safe. It's that simple, and you can store up to 50 more palm prints into the unit, and they're all stored locally. There's no internet involved, so no one can steal your palm print, and it's much more difficult to replicate someone's palm than their fingerprint. The unit actually scans the blood vessels under your skin and records the pattern of those, and you're the only one who has that particular pattern. Even with somewhat dirty hands, I got a little bicycle chain grease and some potting soil and a little bit of water on my hand here. It still opens pretty well. Now I will say, if your hand is completely covered, especially your palm is completely covered with dirt, it's not going to work so well, but it does work with a moderate amount of dirt. I mean, I don't think most people's hands get much dirtier than this. So that's another benefit to the palm vein recognition versus the fingerprint recognition. I don't think a fingerprint safe is going to work too well if your fingertips are greasy and dirty. After checking out this safe and using it for the past week or so and trying all the different things and testing it and putting guns in here and mounting this thing, I'm going to give this 2 thumbs up for my particular use, and that is as a night table safe. This is where I'm going to keep my main nighttime gun for quick access. I'm going to know that it's always going to be there. It's secure. My grandchildren can't get into this safe, and yet I can access my gun should I hear that bump in the night. So I think this is a great safe. It's not going to defeat a crowbar, but this is made to prevent unauthorized access to the handgun, and it does the job. If you want to check out this safe, there's a link in the description below, and you can find out a lot more information about the safe and the company Xegis that makes this safe. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one.